Whatever you want me to do, Dave. I mean, I always come in here thinking I want to make sure that you get everything that you need. It's always top on my list.
Try the last 10.
Well, the last 10, I thought we kept the ball in Jawan Staten's hands, which I thought was just a great coaching move, so that nobody else could hold on to it. And he did a great job. And he got other people open, obviously scored himself, and we attacked more defensively. I thought we were so passive, and I didn't want to go the half-court trap until the under 4 because I've got, those guys play heavy minutes and particularly Wani plays heavy minutes, and we can't really play it without him in the game. We can't play without him and Gary in the game. So I wanted to make sure that they had enough juice to finish the game. Didn't run out of gas on me. They got the guys, and they were right. I mean, they were saying, "Why it'll get us going? It'll get us going. It'll get us going. It's going to get us going." But I was afraid it would be we'd run out of gas.
Speaking of Watkins.
Another brilliant coaching move, Mitch. Now, Brandon, if Brandon would kind of learn a little bit more, it's hard because we can't run anything with him because he hasn't figured out what we're doing yet. But he makes a difference around the rim, and he scored a little bit around the rim, and he changes shots. He's the one guy that we have that changes shots. And the thing about when you get out rebounded, like we have been getting out rebounded, when you don't have somebody who can change anything around the rim, they're going to score it, And he does do that for us. He changes shots, and he really had a couple really good days of practice. And I mean, he wasn't playing very well and wasn't into it very much, so I didn't play him. I told him I'm not going to play you until you kind of get with it. And he turns around and has 2 really good days of practice, and I was running out of people. So.
Using the press, is that a timing issue also? You'd like to use it at critical points, either when you're getting a run or when you need that stop. You don't want to burn it, in other words.
I don't know. We used to press the whole game. I mean, we did that full court the whole game. And I did it when I didn't have very many players too. But sometimes you miss some shots down the stretch of things because you just don't have legs. When you have to work that hard, and that burns a lot of energy because we're constantly making rotations. It's constant help and recover. And we're not very good at it yet, but it does change the tempo of the game. It makes them play a little faster. It does one of 2 things: it makes them play faster, gets them very conservative. But it does take them out of their flow.
How impressed are you by the point guard battle, State versus Canty?
Canty's very good. I told him after the game. I mean, he's very good. Staten's terrific. I mean, he really is. He has worked so hard and he wants to be a good player so bad. That. And I told these guys. I mean, he's come over to my house and watched tape of Van Exel. He's watched tape of Logan. He wants to be a good player. He wants to see what those guys did and how they had the success that they had.
Is it just the in-state nature of this game seem to always play out this way? Always tight, almost hotly contested?
I don't think. This isn't, guys, I'm telling you, this isn't. You guys think this is, I mean, you, no, go have Xavier Cincinnati. Go have Kansas State. No, it's not. I mean, it's proximity. I mean, I really believe in the end of the day, it's proximity. You got 2 campuses in Cincinnati about 5 minutes apart. And, in Kansas State's an hour. I mean, we're 3.5 hours, man. We're 3.5 hours away from Huntington. It's not the same. And as much as everybody wants to make it, it's not. I could lie and say it is. I probably should lie, and then because I'll get You know, somebody will say I'm a jerk for saying it, but the truth is, it's not. I mean, it's not. Our guys are not. They are not looking forward to, you know, got Marshall going. They're not. I don't think they are either. You know, they play in the Conference USA, which is a heck of a league, and they're trying to win games, and we're trying to win games. And the truth is, it's not. You don't get all the hoopla that you get in those other games. I'm just telling you, you guys don't. I mean, you know, you looking local, and then you flip it open, and maybe there's a little thing, you know, in there. It's not. I mean, it's front page of the paper. Those other places, it's not here. You guys want to make it bigger, then you ought to do it, because you don't do it. I'm just telling you. How you like that, Justin?
Coach, Staten in the last 4 minutes different than what he was in the first 36?
He was uncharacteristically loose with the ball early, and I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I told him. I mean, normally I would go in there and I mean, you know, curl the paint on the walls, and I told him you can't play any worse. We cannot play any worse than what we played in the first half. And it's not conceivable to play any worse. We had guys open, threw the ball behind them, didn't throw them the ball, loose with it. I mean, this is the first time that I can remember, I think, where Wani made a penetration deal and threw it out of bounds. I mean, he threw the ball behind. Terry had a dunk. I mean, a crucial deal. He threw it behind him, and he doesn't normally do that. I mean, he passes that thing pretty well. We come in with a very, very good assist to turnover ratio, and then turn it over 11 times in the first half. We just fumbled it around. You know, generally when you fumble it around, you don't make shots, you don't rebound, generally you're not ready to play. Honestly, it's usually a pretty good sign.
Even State for the first 30 minutes or so, he was fumbling the ball around, but at the end, you also said that you gave it to him because he's the guy. Is that just confidence in him? Or?
I've got a world of confidence in him. I mean, I think we give him the ball, we're going to get a shot. And I can't promise we're going to make it, but he's going to get somebody a shot. He makes a great pass to Brandon when they double him. You know, and what it does is enabled us to rebound the ball because he forces people to help so much. And when you get people to help up, that puts you on the inside, and they killed us on the offensive glass in the first half, and then they had some flurries in the second half where we just didn't do a very good job. But again, a lot of that's because their penetration. When you penetrate and your bad guys have to help up, that leaves the offense with inside position. And we didn't do a very good job stopping their penetration. They didn't do a very good job stopping ours. So,
Coach, there's obviously some time in the next couple of weeks here to kind of look and work and tinker and, you know, I think 2 games in the next 2 weeks. What kind of things do you look at, do you work on in the time?
well, we're obviously going to take tomorrow off, and this is a hard week. I mean, the finals week is hard. You know, you don't have everybody together at the same time. Guys are coming, they're leaving. You know, they're leaving to go take finals. They're coming in late from finals, and so, you know, this is a hard time. You know, for anybody, for all college athletes. So we're going to take tomorrow off. We're going to go Monday. We've got a block Monday where we can go. We're going to take Tuesday off, and then but Monday we're going to work on us. Monday it'll all be about us. It won't be about anything else, and then we'll start to get into Purdue on Wednesday.
What was the explanation on the dead ball?
That's why those guys ought to come in. What's the explanation?
They tell you, yeah.
It was a dead ball. He made contact. I don't really want to get into it because it's going to. But that's what it is. I mean, it's contact after the whistle, and when it's a. I think it was a flagrant 2. I think he said flagrant 2. I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't. I shouldn't say that, but that's when there's contact above the shoulders.